Greetings, people. I come in peace. Wow, only a few days to go now. What a card. A full night of unbelievable boxing. I'm leaning towards Matchroom winning this one. Don't ask me why. Just a reflex opinion. But looking deeper, they are more or less 50-50. Add to that the team spirit element. I think the point system highlights the importance of every fight and every member of the team. No doubt there'll be a healthy bonus for the winners. I think the captain pick was interesting, very canny by Eddie, very political, very politician-like. Wilder does have the status, and working with him, with all their ups and downs over the years, he obviously wanted to reconcile, appease, and get Wilder on side. Why not? He might regret making Wilder captain though, as there's double points for a win. And Zhang is the favourite in my eyes for this clash. Although Wilder is looking and talking like his old self. But will that be enough? Zhang is the genuine article. As always, Wilder has a puncher's chance. And I have a feeling he's going to go for it this time. I can't see that fight going a distance. This is a do or die for both men. Zhang is dangerous and is the better boxer than Wilder, obviously. But his last showing against Parker was lackluster. He gave the fight away after knocking him down twice. He can't afford to do that against Wilder. I don't think Zhang needs to be as heavy as he has been for the last couple of fights, if it takes away from his stamina. If he gets careless against Wilder, he's brown bread. Zhang can't afford to keep his head on the line. He has to move it constantly. And as we know, the punch that reaps the most reward against the southpaw is the right cross. And that is Wilder's modus operandi. When you think about it, it could be a very clever pick for Wilder. A dangerous banger, a bogeyman, that could turn out to be a large mannequin, plump and ripe and ready for the taking. It would be genius if it worked out like that. But you know what they say, best laid plans of mice and men can often go awry. Wilder v Zhang is like the gunfight at high noon. The first one to get the shot off on target will likely win. Interestingly, Frank picked Hamza Shiraz as captain. He'll be facing Austin Ammo Williams in the middleweight division. I think Frank has to be quite optimistic that Hamza will beat Austin, as there's double points for the captain. That shows how much faith he has in Daniel Dubois beating Herkovich though, doesn't it? It could have been anybody. Nobody has a nailed on win here. Nick Ball v Raymond Ford. This is a really good fight. I'm really looking forward to this one. All of them, but this one stands out for me. Ford just became WBA featherweight champion and won the belt by technical knockout in the last round of a very competitive fight that he was losing on the cards. He's a bit tight at the weight and will soon have to move up to super feather or even lightweight. And he's going to be fighting Nicky the Ball, a very talented, tenacious fighter. Pitbull-like, a real menace, who I think was a victim of questionable judging last time out against Ray Vargas. He got a draw. This one against Raymond Ford is a real pick'em fight, and I think one of the more exciting and engaging fights. But we'll see. Craig Richards v Willie Hutchinson. Another interesting fight. Both fighters well matched on paper. Craig with 18 wins, 11 knockouts and 3 losses. Willie with 17 wins, 13 knockouts and 1 loss. But Craig has more experience at a higher level. Will that make the difference? I don't know. He looked really good against Bivol and lost by unanimous points decision. But 2 of the scorecards had 1 to 2 rounds in it. That's quite an achievement. And if he had a little bit more self-belief, he could have got the decision. Dubois v Herkovich, another scintillating bout. I would be more convinced about Herkovich winning, but he hasn't been in a challenging fight for nearly a year. He did have a pointless fight against Mark Demori in a one-round blowout. You can't count that as adding anything to his progression. Another digit on his record. Unlike Dubois, who is coming off a career best win, where he showed a lot of character and hopefully expunged a few demons. If Daniel wins, it would be a true coming of age for him. It's a tall order though. Particularly, Daniel was apparently schooled by Hrgović in sparring. So Philip is even more confident of getting the win. Anything can happen, as you know, but I slightly give the edge to Hrgović. Eddie Hearn thinks Matchroom will win all 5 fights by knockout. I think that's wishful thinking. They're all evenly matched and can go either way. Anyway, thanks for listening. Please subscribe and remember, choose life. Thank you.